Come on in. You heard the sirens, folks. It is back. The doors are open once again. Never left. The Boxing Rehab, known as the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Ready. Talk boxing. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's talk it. Doing it again. David Avanesyan. Yikes, man. Did he just fuck up Lejarraga's career? The Bella thought they might have a nice little money maker or nice little surprise for the welterweights. But David, showing to be the better domestic fighter, the European welterweight champion. Now, I did not notice how David was number 9 by the WBC. He's number 6 by the IBF. And he's number 14 by the WBO. Now, I did not know he had that type of ranking. I don't know if these are just updated since that victory, or that's where it was and it's got to be updated since. Now, where can he go after this victory? Because considering he really dominated Haram in the first fight. In the second fight, it was pretty much looking the same, even though Haram was trying to be a little aggressive with the jab. But once he caught him with that nice little left hook to the temple, and then he came across with that, he realized he kind of had him stunned and gave him that nice little hard right on the chin. And then once he stumbled down and he got back up, he barely clipped him with a left hook. They say he was real weak because the weight cut. He's going to have to go to 154. Like I said, with Lejarraga being a nice domestic level fighter, I don't really know where his style is going to take him. I was looking forward to, right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, that's what we do. We cover the lingo of the show, the best versus the best. We're number 1 through 15. We try and cover those guys. And we come across Lejarraga, watching him get his limelight, get his shine, and here it is. He gets his opportunity, and David whoops his ass shockingly, and then soundly does it in the rematch. So it's oh shit, back to the drawing board for him. They're saying he wants to go to 154. Like I said, him being a domestic level at 154, he's going to have to see Sergio Garcia, and we saw what Sergio did to Cheeseman. So is he going to be the domestic king at 154 in Spain? Can he be the Spaniard? I don't know. Just from the 2 years that Mr.A, the boxing junkie himself, has created the show, I don't see Lejarraga taking out Sergio Garcia. I don't see that. Now, as David, it's weird how they always say there's blessings in disguise. Remember, he was supposed to fight Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly pulled out. Who knows why? I always thought, hey, he just looked damn sickly. I did the whole segment on his weight cut. So that pullout, fight fallout, led to him fighting Lejarraga, getting the belt, knocking him out in the rematch. His name got a nice little shine on it, all his step ups, he has 3 losses. I'm not even going to count his first loss way back 2008 and 9. Okay, that's whatever. Since his limelight of beating Mosley, he's beaten 2 guys who he had to beat. He lost to Lamont Peterson, and he lost to Kavalauskas. Kavalauskas is looking so nowadays. So that's but that lets you know what type of fighter David is. If him and Kavalauskas had a nice little showdown, Kavalauskas caught him and knocked him out. So you kind of get a really good feel of what David is, him, Kavalauskas. But like I said, where can David take this little hype, this little momentum he's built for himself? Like I said, number 9 in the WBC with the newly crowned champion of Errol Spence, who he's also number 6 in the IBF. So he has a pretty good run at Errol Spence if he just wants to say fuck it. I go for the paycheck, and sooner or later Errol Spence is gonna need TV fights. You know, that's cool if you want to be the next pay-per-view star, but where he has an opportunity to be a different pay-per-view star is fighting in between fights on regular TV. You know, Floyd and everyone else, they did a Showtime or HBO fight, but Floyd never just pay-per-view strictly. If Earl could throw out some, voluntary Fox performances, maybe the number 6 David Avanesyan or the number 9 David Avanesyan WBC and IBF rank contender, maybe he might get a voluntary showcase fight on Fox to build up the popularity for the next pay-per-view. So David might get lucky in that sense, and who knows. But if he just wants to cash it in, like, okay, I want to take it up to the next level on a world. Right above him at number 8 is Josecito Lopez. Josecito Lopez is kind of nicely rebuilt a name on his career. Number 5, Lipinets, Thurman, Vargas, Ugas, and Garcia. Like I said, going from 4 on up, Thurman, Vargas, Ugas, Garcia. Can David fuck with those people? I don't think he's going to win those. He might be able to pull off Jesse Vargas. He might be able to. But I don't see him fucking with the others. But like I said, IBF, who's ahead of him? Custo Clayton, Garcia, Lipinets, and Quatrillo. And Quatrillo is getting his shot real soon. He defeated that eliminator with O'Hara, I should say. And he has Luis Collazo coming up. So he's on the cusp of a title mandatory for Spence. And so David cannot be too far behind considering he is number 6. And the IBF has number 2 open. So you got Lipinets, Danny Garcia, Clayton, and David. Danny Garcia is being announced as Earl's next opponent. So you can take him off. So that's with a number 2 open, you got number 3, number 5, and number 6. So 3 people with a spot open for a mandatory for Errol Spence. So David title shots at an IBF, as weird as it may sound, is not too far off. Like I said, especially if they are trying to build a pay-per-view star in a new format with throwing some voluntaries, some showcase voluntaries on free TV to build up the popularity. Knocking out David well on Fox TV sure in the hell will sell a nice a Danny Garcia pay-per-view, for instance. You know what I mean? So, but that can be looking for David on that type of sense. Or if he wants to just maintain what he's been doing, since he is now the defending European, the EBU welterweight champion, he can defend that belt. He can always defend that belt against. You figure if the champion was Lejarraga, he could defend who can he, after Lejarraga was, I believe, Gary Corcoran's in that mix. Let's see. It says the champion, David Avanesyan. The challenger is Josh Kelly. So that fight is still on. And that is probably a more money-making fight for him to defend that belt than to take a worldwide step to Josecito Lopez, a Sergey Lipinets. More recognition against the Lipinets, but money-wise, probably go fighting Josh Kelly maybe even on Saudi Arabia on the undercard. No, but then you got number one, Jordan Weiss, the EU champion. Number 2, Lejarraga. Number 3, Bradley Ski. Like I said, this is the top 12 for the EBU welterweight champion. So this is their rankings. Number 12, Dmitry Makalenko. Number 11, Marsilio Montano. Number 10, Bohan Alidexi, the EU champion. Like, a lot of these people I do not know. You know, I'm just a fan just like you. I don't know these people. I know number 8, Gary Corcoran. Number 7, the Permiskula Runskui. I think that's a Polish. Runuski. I just leave him as Runuski. Sorry if I butchered that name. Number 6, Jose Del Rio. Number 5, Liam Taylor. Number 4, Connor Bend. See, I know Connor Bend. I think that'd be a nice little attention, maybe a money fight for David. Number 3, Bradley Skeet. And Lejarraga and Jordy Weiss. Don't know who Jordy Weiss is, but like I said, the challenger they list champion and challenger Josh Kelly. So most likely Josh Kelly in that fight is going to be back on for this EBU welterweight title. I'm dying to see that fight. You know, I believe more people are interested in that fight now than when it was first announced, considering what he has done in his 2 performances against Lejarraga. So we'll see. Like I said, don't be surprised if you just see some weird PBC movement with David on it just to build him up. Like I said, he's ranked in the top 10 of 2 Spence's belts. Might get a voluntary on a TV performance as a showcase. Thank you for your time and support. This is the Double RT Boxing Show.